It's about to get more expensive to own a home in Toronto. Councillors are approving the $16.2 billion budget tonight, and it includes a 5.5% property tax hike, the biggest jump the city has seen in decades.
I think the combination of rising inflation, increased fuel costs, interest rate hikes, supply chain challenges, and increased shelter costs, decreased TTC fare box revenues, all of this coming at the same time as growing human need, made this a very difficult budget.
Funding for community centres, increasing the police budget, and money for those who are underhoused. Those are just some of the costly issues being debated by councillors tonight. Ultimately, the budget passed with a vote of 25-1 a short while ago. Mayor Tory chose not to use his strong mayor powers. Some have been calling this one of the most crucial budgets in Toronto's history. With more on what's at stake, we go now to Shauna Hunt.
A heated budget debate at council chambers, and yes, Mayor John Tory was here to present the $16 billion document, despite saying he intended to resign 5 days ago. And I can tell you that this meeting was off to a chaotic start this morning, with protesters booing and shouting for the embattled mayor to step down.
House the homeless, feed the poor. Okay, John Tory out the door.
Okay, 15-minute recess. Everyone will be vacated from the council chambers. Thank you.
Before the meeting even started, council chambers was cleared not once, but twice. And 3 people who refused to leave were physically carried out by City Hall security guards. This came after protesters began chanting at the mayor, calling for him to resign.
We would like to see John Tory out.
The audacity to show his face here today. He's spitting in all of your faces, all of Toronto's faces.
We need to see the police defunded and abolished. We need to have money going to housing, food security, transit, and we need real safety programs.
During one of those breaks, our cameras captured Mayor John Tory walking into his office. He would not answer questions about when or if he's still planning to step down.
Mr. Mayor.
Are you going to follow through on your resignation once the budget is passed?
Getting the budget done.
Yeah, what happens after that?
The budget meeting finally got underway about 2:15, with councillors grilling the city manager and chief financial officer on how the $16 billion is being spent.
We didn't do the bare minimum. We didn't do the bare minimum of actually ensuring that there are warm places for people to go who are cold outside to be safe.
There are some holes in our budget, and those holes are not something we can easily repair.
To the city manager, is the city of Toronto broke?
So in a word, no.
This is considered Mayor John Tory's legacy budget that focuses on police, housing, and financial pandemic recovery. And as the process pushes on, left-leaning councillors are expected to table motions to tame police spending and put more money towards the unhoused crisis, social programs, and transit.
Councillors will move amendments, and we should expect to see some amendments. That's part of the process as we get to the finish line on the budget. But yeah, I mean, if there was something, that was passed that undermine the fundamentals of the budget, that is an option that exists in the strong mayor provisions.
And we have breaking news from City Hall tonight. Moments after the budget passed, Mayor John Tory officially tendered his resignation. A statement from Tory's office says this will be effective as of 5 p.m. on Friday. Tory is said to be spending the next 2 days meeting with Deputy Minister Jennifer McKelvey and city staff to ensure an orderly transition. Tory announced he would be resigning last Friday after an inappropriate affair with a city staff member was revealed by the Toronto Star.